Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Man the Maker. Welcome to a new Let's Play series for Shadow Empire. This is a really fascinating, deep, complex, fun, difficult 4X strategy wargame kind of situation that I'm really enjoy. We played it twice now. The first time it was too easy and we stopped. The second time it was too hard and we got wrecked. I've since played a little bit. And not much, but a little bit. And I got some good ideas about how to maybe do a little bit better. And so we're going to dive back in on hard difficulty once more. I will say that this is not really going to be a tutorial series. And if you want to watch something a little bit more tutorially, I'll have a link up above that will take you to my previous playthrough where I definitely explore things quite a bit more than I will now. I'll have like a basic, a minimal amount of explanation. And, so you won't be maybe totally lost, but if you really want to know what's going on, go watch that first, and then maybe you can come here. I mean, I just spoiled that we died, but so be it. Let's go and just start a new game. Really excited to be back into Shadow Empire. I've been playing a lot of roguelike tactical RPGs, card game-esque stuff, and as much as I love those kinds of games, I've been hankering for something a little bit deeper on the strategy sense, and, that definitely is what we're going to get here. So we're going to go with unclassified, and we're going to go with completely random and have no idea about our history class. I'm going to go with basically default on everything here, except for difficulty going up to hard. Eccentric orbit around a white blue star. Very well. It's hot. It's too hot. That's a little bit better. I like this one. That was a little bit too hot for me. It was a little too hot. It's gonna be fine though. I mean, I live in northern Germany, so we can't really deal with the heat like that. Except we got a desert planet without surface water. Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll it. I want a little bit more mountain, I think, or water. Mountain. I mean, is everything here just gonna be a desert planet because of the previous factors that we did? Yeah, probably. Right? There we go. A very dry planet. We got a little bit of mountains. We got a little bit of ocean. We got some rainfall. Sign me up. Sign me up. We got a biosphere. There is a large dwelling land carnivore. Okay, that's going to be a challenge of its own. There is enemies here. We got a lot of xenon, is that? I think that's what XE is, but I'm not sure. It's not good for humans, I can say that. Now we got a little bit of colonial history. We got workshops and mining. Became a mining hub. Okay, that's interesting. We should, mining economy is there as well as some services economy. 10 zones were populated. Population of 19.1 million. And then the war came. The Disillusion War reached. Things went terribly wrong. People have just died. There's not a lot of people left. 800,000. That's it. That is very small amount. We got some farmers. We got a bunch of scavengers, but not a lot of people generally. That's interesting to see. Okay, there's our planet. It is deadly and insidious, and there's no atmospheric farming hazard. So I think we can farm actually outside. Or is there just zero alien tissue nutrition? We have cloud forests. That's nice. Don't actually know what that means, but sure. And let's just go ahead and start the game. Bish bash bosh. We're in it. We're in it, baby. And we are going to go the Earth Snow Federation. Oh, I'm afraid not. We are the Empire of Man, as we almost are, led by, of course, Presidente Maker. Nope, just Maker. That's my title, please. Y'all might know that I love trees a lot. Not wolves growing out of trees' roots. Instead, I'm a fan of... Where is it? Can I not see it? There was another tree here. Does it randomize this list or something? I can't believe it. Okay, tree's not there. Tree is not there. There was another tree. I'm losing my goddamn mind. All right, we're growing out of the wolf's head. Fine. These colors are god awful. We'll go with a little bit more kind of classic Man the Maker colors. You're actually meant to be black. Yeah, I like it. The great cities were destroyed in the Dissolution War, and people have showed up. So here, if you're unfamiliar, this is kind of where you get to dictate the profile of our empire and our government. So what have we focused on? Are we into commerce? Are we into big government? Or are we into enforcement? Well, I like myself some government. And I like myself some artisans with all that good mind stuff going on. And I like myself some sweet old democracy. Boom. Just like that, we've got it all set up. We can go ahead and start our turn. The previous maker is now buried, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. It is now up to you to lead the Federation to victory. I am the maker of Empire of Man. Some subjects cheer your ascension, but not all. And I will have to talk to them. A new zeitgeist wanders through the land. We're entering a time of culture. The effect is your zones will get extra private investment. The current strength of this effect is light. Gain 700 private economy bonus points. In 6 turns, the effect will come into full force. Every so long, you've got different epochs. We've got 13 turns now of an epoch of time of culture. We're just going to get a bonus to our private economy, which means that citizens, will just be building things for us. Not bad. I've had good, or rather I've had worse, and I've had better ones to start with. Here's our starting card, a little bit more political points, which can be very, very nice early on. Treasure Hoard, who knows what's inside? I actually don't remember. Gladiators makes our people a little bit happier. And we can have a militia loss of faith, where we gain 2 of the points that we used to actually spend these specific cards at some negative, some malice. We get, I think, your basic standard things all off the bat. We have the Mystic Temple here as our cult. The Mystic Temple is really not into the whole mind thing. I think if I'm correct here, I think they are all about that heart. But I can't quite remember. So this is just cards. It's the same as what I got in my test game. So maybe you now always start with these. Let's just go into the game. Ascension Speech. What do? I mean, we just double down on what we've already done, right? So we're just going into the mind a bit more. I'm going to go with what I basically always start with. Actually, let's take a quick look. We are surrounded. Non-aligned forces. We don't know who you are. And then, of course, we've got over here a major regime with blackmail in the mind. This is a god-awful start, I've got to say. I feel like this is what we had last time, which made me really uncomfortable because things were not particularly great for us there. In that start, I would like to see just the tile, please. Yeah. We start with the carbon reactor, some scavenging, a dome farm. I mean, I think the scavenging is a private asset, which we might want to nationalize immediately. Costs money. We're not going to be able to do that at all. We only have this much cash, and we're already going to be losing some of that cash. Having opponents right next to us already and being just right in the center of an open field is not great. I'm not going to lie. But, I mean, God, they're non-aligned, so we can't actually see. I mean, the first thing that we're going to do... Oops, no. Is move some guys out. So, I want to see who you are. Right off the bat, we got a pseudopulp. Okay, you're just a land-dwelling herbivore. You're going to be annoying, but not dangerous, probably. There are some, just some free folk. These guys will emigrate if you have them within your realm. As long as your people are happy, they'll join you, which is really nice. We're going to just push down and try and grab as much stuff as we possibly can. And you, my friend, are just going to go out this way. We'll probably just leave y'all back here. It's a little unfortunate to have this so close to us. They're already into blackmail here. We can open contact. The difficulty of 62. We've got about a 50% chance of doing it. Yeah, probably don't want to spend the time on that right now. What we would love to do, and I might even do, is just push them back a little bit and deal with them like not being too happy with me. But having them so close is going to give this place always a sense of danger. Yeah. One thing that I almost always do right off the bat, we go here, we raise a formation on independent. We just pick up an independent recon brigade. Raise that formation. You can actually start. No. Okay. You apparently cannot do that. So, that's a different thing. And I think previously it would not be immediate war. So we're just gonna have to deal with them being pretty unhappy with us, starting off next to them. There is a cult follower here. I kind of forget what they do and or like. I apologize if you heard that. And now we can just go into our decision. First things first, I mean, there's 3 that I will get as soon as possible. Possibly even 4. Economic Council, Military Research Council, Foreign Affairs Council, and Secret Service Council. I think because we got a major next to us, I'm just immediately going to pop off into the Foreign Affairs Council. I'm just immediately doing it. As for strats, I think also, I mean, gaining these 50 political points right away is definitely worth it. It spends our 1 fate point, which is fine. I mean, we don't really have much else to do with it. We can't afford either of these. And this will give us a nice boost right off the bat. We now have more political points. This is how you do things, if you're unfamiliar. How you kind of basically do things here, which is really important. We're also going to recruit a junior. A new leader has been added to the reserve pool. Picking up a mercenary is not even a terrible idea because they tend to be at least moderately skilled at war, but it is a lot. We're not going to pop off exactly with that right away. So let's just hold off a little bit and we'll see. We are going to want to talk. Who's the governor of this place? How do I talk to the governor? I have no portrait. Zone militia coming at some point. This isn't really what I want to look at. I want to see you. How do I speak with the governor again? Let's see. Personnel. There is no governor. Am I technically the governor? Perhaps. Okay. Well, I mean, that's basically all we're going to do for our first turn. We're really not going to have enough metal or this or that to build anything. So let's just go ahead. We've moved. Let's end the turn. These guys can be very annoying because they can just move wherever they want. You know, they can just march through and like cut up your territory, which I find to be rather distressing. I'm not going to lie. But they also can be difficult to attack. They're actually attacking me. Nobody had died. Militia Force holds a parade to show their strength and loyalty, and we are in a time of culture for more private economy bonus points. So you decided to go ahead and attack me. I mean, I'm just curious. Yeah, we can beat them. But is it worth it? So these guys are non-aligned. Really, I mean, again, I kind of want to just drive around and pick up as much territory as possible. Was there? Nothing there. Okay, a lot of free folk there, so they're not going to necessarily let me just march in and take this stuff. Probably not. You stay put. And why don't you come down here, and we'll probably send you driving off in this direction, and you can, you know, kind of faff about over here. Lots of territory. Okay. Decisions. We have a military parade. We can offer a gift, spend some money, and gain a bonus to militia. Militia early on is quite good. So I will probably give them the gift. Basically, this just makes the militia happier, which I think gives you more militia, right? We'll just do it. Foreign Affairs Council, new priority, 33%. We'll drop that down quite a bit. They definitely don't need that much. 20% will be fine. Even 20% is very high. And we need a new counselor. Nobody has very high suitability. So I think this would be not necessarily technical rating, just intelligence and charisma. But you're also only a cap of 1, so you're not going to be ever very good at it. You've got a cap of 2. You're more intelligent. You have no real skills. A little bit good at war. I mean, you also don't really... technically trade. Governors. When negotiating with traders, can give a good rebate on buy or good... Okay, that's actually not going to help very much. You also like autocracy a lot. And you don't like democracy, so you're going to get pretty pissed off pretty quickly. You're going to be fine, I guess. I guess we just put Gwen in charge. Again, she's not really that good. But this is kind of what you get in the beginning, so yeah. Go ahead. You're now there. We'll keep this, I think, at an even mix. Maybe we'll change it later, but for now, that'll just do. Mystic Temple asked for help with feats. They're into commerce and meritocracy, so neither of those are really things we like. I'm going to say no. Yeah, I had a feeling that they weren't exactly going to be our friends, and that is going to be the case going forward. We've spotted somebody out there. Again, this is all just non-aligned forces. You guys can't move anywhere. This is hilly terrains. Actually, we're not going to really have much use for you over there. I guess we'll send you over in this direction. There was a way. Urgent issues. I have negative cash flow. Indeed, I do. How do I talk to the zone? Previously, I could just say, here, talk to the governor. But there is no governor. Consolidation, truck points, we don't need to worry about any of this stuff. People are getting slightly unhappy. Probably because danger. There's an enemy nearby and there's not a lot of defenders. Yeah, that's true. I'm actually going to just bring in a couple of machine gunners just to have some dudes like hanging out. Just so we have some guys. Now there are at least some more troops hanging out here. We got 600 machine gunners. They're usually pretty tough, or am I right? Yeah. 600 machine gunners. They're pretty tough and able to kind of stay where they are. How do I talk to the governor? Huh. Well, that is a situation. Because zone SHQ. No, I don't want to change that. Not unit admin. I would like to change the taxes on this stuff.
Standing by.
Yeah, I mean, a new organization is probably something we're going to want to do right away, and I probably will take an economic council again right off the bat. But there's no governor here, and I don't know how to fix that. There we go. I want to call you, and I want to give you some orders, my friend. Because what I want to do... This is actually not how you do taxes. previously, first of all, recruit sign up bonus can go down a little bit. Taxes are no longer here. How do I change taxes then? Maybe I need an interior advisor? Help. Find me taxes. How do I nationalize an asset? I know how to do that. Lawful front news. Huh. Your lawful front. Your profile government is diminished. It's not great. Earth snow has high danger. Indeed it does. But how do I fix my cash flow? Okay. Well, something has changed here. And actually, I mean, we're at the end of this episode, I think. So what I'll do between episodes is go ahead and figure out exactly how to do that. It used to be you would just call the governor, I think, and they would say, hey, what do you want the tax rate to be? Because we definitely need to start taxing. I mean, it makes no sense to have no taxes, then we just bleed money. We should boost it up. We'll do that. We'll figure out what to do with this. We're going to just handle kind of our early moves, early expansion, try and grab some territory. It's very, very important that we do a couple of things early on. One of them, we're going to want to nationalize this scavenging here. Right now, it is private, which means it's only giving us a small amount of things. It produces all of this. 74 metal, but also 32 private metal, oil, credits. Yeah, okay. What we wanted, it gives too many things, and when it's private, it gives like a little bit of stuff. Yeah, 15 fuel, 40 metal. We want all of these things. So in order to get that, we need 500 credits, which obviously we're quite far away from. Hence, we need the taxing. We're also going to want to very, very quickly start, first of all, upgrading our high command is a very, very, very good thing to do. Finding some metal out there hopefully can happen. Our Economic Research Council will contribute to that once we actually start having one. And building a bureaucratics office. These things, these 5-ish are very much on the docket to start off with. So we'll see how quickly we can do that. If you guys enjoyed this episode, hey, don't forget to hit that like button. It helps out the channel a lot. Boosts up the algorithm and lets me know, people are actually enjoying this game and enjoying watching it, because I personally really, really look forward to it, but I'm always interested in what y'all say. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, because I got new videos coming out every day, and hit that notification bell if you want to see it. New series is starting right now, the one that you are in fact watching. So there you go. I think at around the time of this release, there's even another new series coming out for a different, very, very, very different kind of strategy game called Waiting for the Raven, which is a ton of fun as well. If you're at all interested in supporting the channel, otherwise I do have a Patreon, so shout out to my patrons right now. We got 4: Remco to G, Ramgahar, MT, Pasukaro, and Daniel Barasabo. Thank you very, very much for your support. You can check that out. There's some perks there as well. And last but not least, we do have a Discord if you want to join and chat, scold me about my misplays. You can also leave a comment below and scold me about my misplays. And I look forward to hearing from you. But also, hey, you can also praise the great leader from time to time as well. I am, after all, just a man the maker. That was pretty bad. But until next time, my name is Man the Maker. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day.